Hey, welcome back. This is part of an organized series where I'm helping people connect with their intuitions, map out their nervous systems, have a healthier relationship with their bodies, and build stronger community using somatic psych theory. This chapter in the series focuses on times when two parts of our autonomic nervous system collaborate in order to help us handle emotionally complicated situations. So my first example was play, then it was freeze, then fawn, then stillness, and now we're at the last example of the chapter, which is awe. If any of these words weren't completely clear to you, please feel free to look at my older videos. I break down the basics of the autonomic nervous system and I explain how each of the three parts work individually. Like I've said before, this chapter is a little complicated because it involves times where two of those separate parts collaborate. Awe is that wow feeling that makes us pause everything we were doing while also allowing us to be so deep in the present moment. Awe is another complex emotion that needs your entire vagus nerve, both your dorsal vagus and your ventral vagus. That feeling like time has completely stopped is your dorsal vagus at work, and that feeling like you are so present and totally in the moment is your ventral vagus. Here are some examples of things that inspire awe. Awe is important because moments that remind us that the world is bigger than us are so essential for our physical and mental health. Awe takes us out of our regular routines and introduces us to new information, ideas, and experiences. It challenges old ways of thinking. It makes us curious about the world. And awe even has the power of changing people's entire perspectives on the world and on other people. Awe encourages community building thanks to the ventral vagus. It makes us feel less isolated and it makes us want to connect with others, even if it's just to share the thing we just experienced. Slowing down and being open to the present moment is necessary to experiencing awe. And unfortunately, because of the grind of capitalism, many of us do not have a lot of opportunities to slow down and receive the moments of awe that our nervous systems and bodies need for our health. It is essential for us to help ourselves and others experience regular moments of awe, especially in COVID-conscious ways, so that everyone can receive the benefit of these experiences. We all need many options to experience these moments of awe that expand our consciousness and our perspectives so that we all can benefit from the kind of society that this would create. Let me throw one more quick example of when two parts of our nervous systems work together that's related. So elevation, aka moral elevation, is a time where your sympathetic nervous system and your ventral vagus work together whenever you see or hear a story of kindness, genuine kindness, or altruism. This could either be because you watched a video, or because you saw it in person, or because you heard a story or read a story. Seeing, hearing, or reading about someone doing something genuinely kind and good for someone else exercises our vagal brake. And as we know by now, exercising your vagal brake is part of the healing process. Your ventral vagus's social engagement center is connected to those warm feelings that make you want to do something good for someone else because you saw someone else do good. And that feeling of motivation that you just want to go out there and be good to yourself and good to others is your sympathetic nervous system. Experiencing people do good in the world and the moral elevation that brings gives people hope in humanity, and it's also important for our physical and mental health. It's scary to think of a society that discourages altruism and genuine kindness in favor of individualism and a nobody owes anybody anything kind of attitude. That's a society that leads to its people being constantly in a fight or flight state and or constantly in a shutdown state, which we already know is not healthy. The next part is going to cover how our bodies naturally move from one autonomic nervous system state to another, and how we can actively influence it and move through our nervous systems with intention. If this video was helpful or interesting to you, please consider joining my private practice's $3 Patreon so I can provide more free somatic therapy to more Black people. Thank you so much.